Hello everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Battletech. Robot fighting in real time with turn-based strategy. I don't know why I said real time, but it's turn-based, so whatever. And welcome to Alloway, a pretty green planet. Yes, it looks very shiny down there, doesn't it? Oh well, we're not here to admire the view, we are here to make war. So, it is time to launch us our contract. It's strange though, this moon it's taking us to, Axios, doesn't appear on any of maps, which is where are we going and how do they intend to get to there? I think it's a pirate jump point of something. I mean, you mentioned that in the tutorial, so, you know. Yep, that. Well, rough ride. My stomach's still doing somersaults. Yep, pirate point. Called it. Crazy bastards used a pirate point to get us there. If we'd suffered a misjump ourselves, don't release your concerns. The leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. Precautionary holovids, they showed us that the Academy were the stuff of nightmares. So, yeah. So, when exactly did he realise what Centrala's jumpship crew was planning on doing? I mean, it's a good question. As we were approaching to dock with the jump ship, it was way out of position to use any legitimate jump points. Putting two and two together, I could guess at what they were going to do. Ooh, origin accident. The next time this happens, you tell me about it before we jump. I'd rather eat a bullet than go out the way my parents did. Yes, Commander. Of course. Sorry. But we couldn't afford to turn down this job. I thought that given the situation, ignorance was probably bliss. We'll talk about this later, Mayor. But for now, what's done is done. We're here, and there's money to be made, so let's focus on the task at hand. The Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belongs to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Axis has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil. Isn't that supposed to be scary? Sounds like a kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. Right. Oh, these guys aren't too happy, are they? What do these defences look like? Patchy at best. They don't get visitors. Shocker, that. They're strong anti-air, but little in the way of ground defence. Lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Yeah, I kind of want this. Define light battle mech. What are we talking about exactly? Can't put an exact number on it. All I have are surface scans to go on. From what data I do have, I expect the pirates to be able to field a full lance of light mechs. All of them in poor repair. Make reports of something bigger, that'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament, but given the shape of everything else on Axis, I imagine it's being held together by chewing gum and baling wire. Yeah, I kind of want to know, is anything about Grim Sybil? Like, how does she like to fight? That might be a clue. Oh, no, he's not heard about it either. Mostly stays on Axis, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Probably going to have to face an Atlas in this or something, I suppose. Pirates pretty sparse, not a lot to meet. Just to note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. Guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death after all. Again, Lady Death, really? These pirate names. Yeah, they're killing me as well. Oh, that's a good question. Our MechWarrior call signs any better. Now I think about that boss, I am Mark 3. No, I guess they're not. Are you trying to say something? Sorry, I'm enjoying this conversation way too much. Interfile, or can we get back to talking about the mission? Trevor and Sybil are falling out. Managed to survive somehow, and she's been living here ever since. The rest of the port is just a rap sheet. Apparently our bandit queen has racked up an astonishing number of kills over the years, mostly against merchants and freighter crews, but kills are all the same. Likes to get her hands dirty, and she knows her way around a battle mech. That's all we've got. So the pirates have vehicles and turrets, maybe a few battle mechs. Got it, keep going. Yeah. Entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be to take down the radar tower so that Sumaya can approach the derelict. After you discover the crash site, she'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Yes. Massive... I bet a massive sack of seaballs that they will. For what it's worth, Chief Engineer will pull this off. I've never heard of Dr. Farah Maraude before Lady Centrella mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She's telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation. Supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wunderkind. Sorry, a wunderkind. That's how you pronounce that. And a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. Guess we're going to find out. Better or worse? Yes, we will. I'll leave it to you, Sammy. Good hunting on the moon's surface. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Sure. Okay. Well, this is... this will go fine until the enemy Atlas turns up. That's what I'm expecting. But we don't have anyone in the Spider. We need to get Behemoth involved. Decker is, of course, a light mech specialist, so that's what he does. And that's all there is to it, so... yeah. We don't really have much by way of forces yet. Probably be a while before we do. Here we go. Okay, it seems we're ready. Flying down to a dark planet and all that. This time I'm actually going to bother to read the objectives. Sounds like a good idea. Destroy the radar towers to bring down Grim Sibyl's anti-aircraft guns. Proceed to the Argos crash site. Defend against Grim Sibyl's pirates while Dr. Maud's team restores power to the derelict. And it's... I thought this was a skull, but it's actually rated a skull and a half. So... it was estimated at a skull back before I took the contract and jumped out to get out here. But now it's rated at a skull and a half, so... no wonder he said be prepared.
Command interface initiated.
Welcome to Axios, Commander. Every bit as charming as you expect for a pirate-occupied moon to be. Grimsword stations, radio stations just ahead. Defense appears to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being at least. We know that Grimsword has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready. Careful of pirate swords as you make way to the base. They pack a nasty punch. Also sensor lock your mech. Ooh. Aim for the turret generators, that'll be the fastest way to neutralise them. After the pirates' radar stations are down, you'll be cleared to proceed to the Argo. Ooh. That's the Argo? Flippin' heck. Crush any pirate resistance and secure that derelict. That Argo actually is pretty darn big. Oh wow. That is... are you sure that's a dropship? That seems like a really big dropship to me. Anyway. We need to knock out some generators and things, so we should probably start to move at least a little bit. There's also the fact that they had something which can do sensor locking. I believe it is the turrets. So that's the turret generator there. Turret generator there. And there's the radar stations. Let's head for this one over here, then swing left and hit this one. And then I think we can get past into the central area. Maybe.
You betcha.
Yep, I spy turrets. Well, rather the sensors spy turrets.
Heading out.
I need something with better sensors. Jeez. Oh, no, I don't want to go there. That'll put me out, expose me. I don't want direct line of sight, so I'm going to watch it a little bit.
We can do this! Let's go!
It's divided me into combat turns. I do not like that.
Standing by.
Okay, so if I've sprint with Decker, I can get past the line of fire of those guns pretty darn easy. Don't know if there's anything else over there though. So
Waiting
Behemoth, you've got jump jets in your Spider. I could start to shoot at the laser tower, but again I need to sprint, otherwise I'm going to be... yeah, I think I'm just going to sprint it.
On it.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
Driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight against...
Ooh.
objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
She's friendly. And again, I'm going to sprint to make sure they can't do anything to me, at least at this point. And can I snipe their turret generator perchance if I go on top of this hill? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. But there's a lot of contacts around here, actually. No wonder it's rated at 1.5 skulls. I just need to try and make sure that they can't see me, so that they won't be able to lob missiles in my general direction.
Good to go.
Sounds like a good idea, that. Okay, right, glitch. If I was to jump you... No, if I walk you, you can't quite get to a point where you can see things. But if I jump you, you run a bit hotter, but you can actually get a line of sight on the generator. And also, from a turret over there. But I want to try and knock the generator out immediately, so it's like pump everything into the generator.
Got it.
There we go. Yeah, let's bounce up over the hill. And then attack said generator, because I want that thing brought down ASAP.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that almost did it. I was so close. So close. Right, Trigger, can you finish the job? I want you to deal with that generator. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. And I've got to keep aware of my sightlines, because I suspect there's going to be a bunch of strikers out there. There's also the, I may be joking about it, but I am slightly concerned about what the Pirate Queen here might be piloting. So,
Roger that. Firing on target.
it might be entirely reasonable that she's got a heavy mech at least. Or if this really is a general outfit, maybe a medium. But I was only half joking when I said expect the enemy leader's Atlas to turn up. Because that's kind of a thing that might happen. Oh yeah, look, missiles. That's a striker, I think. And even though I killed the turrets, they've got some sensor lines on me. Ooh, missiles from that one too, eh? They're really trying to bombard me. Right, okay.
What's up, boss?
Locust, can you get close enough to do the melee? Not quite. Okay, so I can't run in blindly in melee. I've got to know what's there. At least I've... Oh, the gate's over there. I see. And I'm guessing the sensor tower there is a thing, so let's jump. At least, so I know what I've got going on. Actually, that's an incredibly stupid thing to do. If I jumped up there, then the enemy has a bunch of their turns still.
Aye, aye.
And these light mechs are not going to be happy about that. So, that is indeed an enemy striker. Go ahead and shoot it.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Didn't do much. But it weakened the armor, and so I can go and step on it with the Locust.
Waiting for orders.
Like, hello there. Friendly enemy. Let me just extend my friendly greetings to you.
Locked on for physical attack.
And let me shoot your corpse. Haha! I need a dedicated melee mech, I think. Something fast that can do reasonable melee punching. Sounds like a really good idea.
Waiting
Anyway.
for you, Commander.
If I back up slightly, can I adjust it so that the oh wait, I can just keep on shooting at that. Fine. I want to shoot at the sensor tower, please. Just start trying to knock that out. That looked painful. It did some damage, but I don't think I killed it. No, it's only half done. Half done. It's just I knocked some exterior antennas off it or something like that.
I hear ya.
But I kind of want to keep moving. The thing is that... Actually, that turret's gone, but that turret's still there. So I think that turret is actually needs to go. At least. But I can actually move down here and just pummel the tower that way anyway. So that turret is powered by that generator. I get it. So to take out that turret, I need to kill that generator, but I have to get past that turret in order to actually do so.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, that looked damaging. A lot of stuff collapsed. Oh, it's still up though. Okay. On the bright side though, at least I've managed to avoid them being able to see me, so I didn't take any additional missile fire. Because that turret was guiding fire onto the Shadowhawk.
Orders.
Let's see, if I move to here, I can actually see something.
Acknowledged.
Because we need to start thinning these light vehicles out. Do I want to strike that, or do I want to strike that? Let's strike the tower. Actually, just finish that off. There we go, scratch one sensor.
Knocked out half our damned radar cover. You'd better get those LRMs online now, or you're gonna learn what a belly full of laser fire feels like.
Oh, she's violent, isn't she?
Good to go.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and melee this striker and just murder it.
On my way.
Oh, there's a couple of tanks over there actually. And the striker didn't get killed. Oh. I think the locust's in trouble. I think I overestimated that. Oh, the scorpion wandered off though. Right, so really I need... The LRMs are going to be causing issues, I think. Can I get far enough to start taking pot shots at that thing? No, I can't. So, let us move up here, at least, with my Vindicator. Enemy... Oh, Bulldog. Large laser and multiple SRMs. Okay, that's a different type of tank from what I've been facing so far. Bulldog tanks, jeez. Also, my mech's running hot, I just realised. Fine, I'll just hit the Bulldog with a PPC then. Didn't quite kill it. But yeah, it's not just the Scorpions we've been facing before. We've got more things running around now. Trigger.
Waiting for orders.
Right, I need you to help out with this. I think what I need you to do is actually to kill that... Yeah, let's try and kill that turret, actually.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Blow up that turret. The light mechs will have to try and deal with those vehicles over there by themselves. I actually want you to shoot at that with everything you've got.
All weapons are go.
Yeah, okay, the turrets still have paper-thin hull. Once the armor gives way, they just blow up. Right. And yep, look at that, the Locust is getting bombarded, but the invasion held. Bulldog is moving forward, it's going to clobber the Vindicator a bit. Vindicator's not too happy with that. Oh jeez, I think that's the LOM fire that... Oh, that hurt. It's a Locust, it can't take much.
Good to go.
It shouldn't be in the front like that.
Commander.
Not really. So yeah, that must be an LRM turret over there. What I really need is to start moving around a bit more. This Locust does not like being on
Ready
the
for
front
orders.
lines. Nor should it, really, in all fairness.
Copy that.
Right, so that striker is a little bit damaged, but I should be able to knock it out, I think, with 2 lasers.
Firing.
Come on. Yes! Vehicle exploded. Good.
Vehicle trashed.
Then Decker's still got multiple vehicles point blank at the moment. However, his arm is exposed as well. That Locust is actually in a real risk. It can't kill that Scorpion either. It's not able to step on it. It's not got enough weaponry. So I think maybe what I should do is that darn LRM turret. Let's get the Locust really moving and get the heck out of the way. Like, no, not quite there. Kind of wanted to go this way, but let's expose its back to a lot of stuff. So I think actually I think that's the only LRM turret there right now. But I don't want the Locust taking any more fire, so let's just sprint Decker back this way. Get clear, Decker. Off we go. I've not seen any sign of their light mechs yet, though. Because we know they've got a lance of light mechs. So I do want to be trying to avoid incoming damage as much as I can. Because that'll save me for the more dangerous things. The fact we've got multiple tanks running around is indicative. Though the fact that I've kind of crippled their LRM carriers already is also quite useful.
Good to go.
If I jump you, I'm still not able to get a bead on that. What I can do is death from above. Don't really want to do that. Death from above will damage my legs after all. There's also the fact that the glitch is running hot.
Waiting for orders.
Don't want to do that either. So let's just move forward with Trigger and try to blow up that Bulldog so that there's nothing left giving sight on my mechs over here. You know? Bulldog. Not the LRMs. Yeah, that seems reasonable. AC, lasers, SOM. Bulldogs are pretty heavy on the armor, though I've exposed that side already. This should definitely kill it. Again with shooting space. Why did you do that?
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
Yeah, well, but that Bulldog is actually kind of nasty. It's got multiple SOMs and things. So it's, you know, it's got to watch out for it.
I hear ya.
Glitch, however, is in desperate need of cooling. That Vindicator just can't manage its heat very well.
On my way.
Will firing the LRMs do much to it? A small amount, but it will manage to cool, at least. I've got multiple Scorpions to try and deal with. Sure.
Time to die.
Solid. 4 hits. I'll accept that.
I've been sensor locked.
Ah. Yeah, there we go. So the LRM towers can sense lock my stuff. It's locked on so it could see it, and then they were able to just open fire.
Good to go.
Standing by.
You know what, let's actually do this. No, I want to save my armor still. That's kind of what I said I wanted to do. So, I'm going to try and focus everything I've got right now and take out that other generator. That other generator, I think, is priority. Hopefully this will knock out the LRM turrets. Precision strike, cold shot against them with minus... Against single target with -4 difficulty. Maybe I should use cold shot. I've got max morale. I never really use morale abilities, but I'm going to save it for the moment. Oh, and overloaded.
This heat is
Whoops.
cooking my internal structure.
Sorry.
Ready
I
for
misjudged that. Just a bit. Locust, please keep on sprinting like there's
On the
no
move.
tomorrow.
Full speed.
Zoom. The tanks are trying to chase, but they've been left in my dust. Ha ha ha. You slow-ass tanks can't keep up with me. Right, what are you guys going to do? Yeah, that is the fastest route. I'll give you that. You guys have watched me going back, so that mech is currently burning.
Waiting on
Trigger.
you, Commander.
If you step up onto here, you can target the generator, which is exactly what I want. I'm just really hoping it knocks out the LRM turrets.
Here we go.
Oh, almost. Glitch is going to have it, though. Ooh, that tank is actually coming around this way. Interesting.
What can I do for you?
Right, Glitch. From there, you can hit everything, I think. So just go ahead and target the gen. You've got enough heat to employ everything you want to. So let's just make sure the generator gets leveled. And hope that knocks things out. Oh yeah, that knocks out the LRMs. Excellent.
Target destroyed.
Oh no, there's still one. What? Really? There's still a light LRM turret up.
Yes, Commander.
Right, you are. Oh wow, you are badly overheated. Okay, jumping you and then firing was definitely a mistake. Holy shit. Right. You need cooling off time and no mistake. You are badly overheating. Because remember, structure damage I've got to pay to repair. Armor repairs are, sorry. I read this in the tutorials.
Waiting for
But
orders.
armor damage I have to pay to fix it. Sorry, no, that's not right. Armor damage I don't have to pay to fix it. That's the thing. But structure damage I do have to pay for.
On my way.
So letting mechs overheat actually costs me in repair time and everything else. So let's see. I think we want to. Oh, twin LRM-10s. Jeez.
Affirmative.
I need to knock you out, buddy. You are. It says light LRM turret. That's a lot of LRMs actually. There. I need to knock you out as soon as I can.
Good to go. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
And I'm aware, by the way, I'm not moving at full velocity. I'm just trying to stick in this general area, so... Yep.
Got it.
Come on, missiles. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Almost got you, then.
What can I do for you?
Glitch. Right. And Glitch can move up to here. Might have an overheat
Coordinates
issue,
received.
but I think we can do this. If we... You know what? Actually, I shouldn't multi-target. Glitch is still running very hot. The LRMs were overkill. The PPC hit, but
Gotcha.
PPC is a single shot thing after all. Okay, so we've managed to deal with that threat,
Receiving you.
at least. The spider is still seriously overheating, so brace yourself,
Stabilizing
cool
and
down.
bracing.
Yeah, that spider's now cooling off. I think that's the customization of what to do though. That spider, when it starts to bounce around, it overheats so fast. It's kind of unreal, actually.
Position confirmed.
It's just like, let's fire jump jets, let's fire lasers, and then suddenly it's like, psst, overheat. Smoking hot.
Firing.
Then again, we are on a loser landscape, so, you know, less heat efficiency here. I guess I haven't had a chance to outfit anything to be less reliant on heat efficiency. And yes, I ate a couple of cannon shots there. Can't really help it.
I hear ya.
That's also why Glitch is overheating so much as well, by the way. Because flat out there's just so much... yeah, there's just so much... Such a problem being on a lunar landscape like this. Because lunar, it's 65% heat sink efficiency. So my heating is almost cut in half. Well, for the best part, it is cut in half.
You betcha.
65%. Fighting on the moon with energy weaponry, not the best idea. I really should have maybe thought of that, but refit times, I'm not really in a position where I can refit things easily. If I find my PPC, I'm going to cook myself. But
Here we go.
the laser and LRMs combined should be okay. Yep, that was alright. Here comes the other one. That's also why I braced my spider, by the way. So that if that tank did shoot, it would not do as much damage. But it turns out it wasn't actually needed.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Now, damage source this tank. This mech is running cool as cool can be. It's barely got any heat reserve building up.
This should be good.
And instead of shooting the sky, you shot a mountain. You know what, Trigger? I'm not even surprised anymore. You shoot whatever the heck you want to shoot, okay? And I'll just have to cope with it. Oh, I see. It took cover behind there so that I couldn't actually see it. Fine, you know what? I'll run the Locust up so that I can actually see you, and then I'll just wander in and step on you with the spider, because the spider can get close enough to do that. I'll just make sure to use the Locust to deal a little bit of extra damage to you.
Confirmed.
Yep, now the spider will definitely be able to crush that tank. I think this is definitely bullying them. It feels like I'm bullying. Sending multiple lights after a single tank like this. You know? Feels really... yeah, definitely feels like I'm bullying it.
Engaging.
I just don't want its weapons on the battlefield taking pot shots at my stuff. You know?
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And actually, now it's letting me regather, so the sensor tower itself, despite being a target, is not counted as being a threat. So, okay.
Copy that.
Shadowhawk can actually
Good to
open
go.
up. So let's do that. With the SRMs don't have a good hit chance. Let's actually hold those off.
Tell me what to shoot.
And again with the projectiles. Trigger, I am not pleased with your
Waiting
accuracy.
for orders.
And honestly, I'm just going to let the Vindicator cool off. It needs it. The Vindicator is way too hot to have on a moon. Maybe that's the point, actually. Maybe this entire mission, it's like, if you go here soon,
I hear ya.
it teaches you
Waiting for
that
Waiting
Vindicators...
on you, Commander.
The Vindicator runs way too hot for this kind of environment. That's actually a good lesson, I think. Because the Vindicator's overheating at the drop of a hat at this point.
Uh-huh.
Is that it? Hey, got it. That's done it, Commander. The AA guns are down for now. Get to the crash site and secure the area. Right. So we've got some walking to do. Problem is that we don't know where...
Waiting for orders.
Actually, Vindicator's just taking a turn, so let's just brace everyone up.
Roger.
Get some more
Sensing heat
cooling done.
stabilizing.
And then we'll start to move.
Got it. Don't need to tell me twice. On the move.
But there's no sensor locks, no sign of enemy mechs. I guess the enemy mech lance is going to appear after we get in here and move on to the next stage. And then we'll get the Atlas. The enemy Atlas will turn up.
Coordinates Coordinates
I
received.
expect she's busy right now, just shooting all of her subordinates for failing to stop us. At least that's what her personality seems to indicate. Maybe I'm just reading too far into this, I don't know.
Move order received.
Still, that Vindicator's actually kind of slow. At least the walk's letting me cool off a bit. So that's useful. Right, if I want to go through here, I'm just going to be... Is there any kind of terrain advantage available? Well, there's no forest, this is an airless moon. So... Let's go ahead in at full sprint. I think
What
Glitch
can I
is the
do for you?
slowpoke. Oh, Glitch can't even get there.
Moving out. On my way.
So we're actually going to just stand here in parade formation in the
Roger.
entrance. Not at all an obvious target. Not at all. And all that so that Glitch
Good
can
to
actually
go.
be sure to sprint in and have max evasion
Waiting
for
for
whatever
orders.
comes next. Is that what we have to protect? Guess it is. Let's move out here so
Coordinates
everyone can move
received.
in with maximum sprint benefits.
I read you, Commander.
So if I do
Moving
get
out.
shot at immediately in a really kind of dick move, really. So if I get randomly shot at, I will at least have high
Copy that.
evasion going on. So basically I've just like we gathered up, we rallied at the entrance,
aye.
and we just surged through the gap. It's like breach, 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 in we go, charge, bullet time, shoot everyone in the face. The crash site is secure. Simur, you are clear to approach path for the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, XO. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot. Wait, is the entire dropship coming in? It is. Darn it, get that expensive piece of kit out of here, will you? Ugh. Why is my entire dropship turned up? I mean, come on. That's... Well, fair, we don't have many other transports, do we? Oh, jeez. Also, it seems to be stuttering a bit, so I think it's loading in something. The package is delivered, taking the Leopard to a safe distance before the pilots can get their guns running again. That's absolutely fine. Roger that, Doctor. Roger that, Mayor. Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the derelict. I hear you all, Mr. Oliveira. We're making our way inside now.
All right,
Why did that
people,
turn
you know
male
what to
halfway
do.
through?
Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
I'm still very suspicious of the size difference. That is one hell of a dropship, that. My dropship landed there. It was tiny. Defend against the reinforcements. Okay, so pirate reinforcements, will they be coming from this direction, perchance? The problem is I don't know where they are.
Resting my mech. Got it.
Confirmed. Holding.
I have no idea where they are. I need me a Raven if that's in the game. Something with advanced sensors capability. Ooh, mech. Incoming mech. Alright, Locusts. Decker.
Sensors have something.
I know Decker, that's why I'm trying to select you. Oh wait, it's the enemy turn. Yeah, multiple incoming mechs. Okay, that's where they were. Incoming mechs and a...
Dr. Murad, the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant, talk to me.
That sounds like that's going well. There it is, sensor lock, right. Target with sensor range, reveal it until the end of the round, remove 2 evasives to evasion. Right, this one, however, is behind a rock. This one, I think I can get some reasonable line of
What's up,
sight
Doc?
onto. Oh wait, that one's... I can get line of sight onto that one if I choose.
go.
Right, okay, sensor lock. It is a... Oh, that ended my turn apparently. Locust. And we got Commando, I believe that is. So confirmed, we've got locusts and commandos.
Orders.
The locust has only got... The commando is actually not... I think. Wait. I'm not entirely sure who's got movements and who's not. Okay, you know what? Let's move down here. Get full evade. We also get to see the vehicle, I think. Oh no, unknown contact over there.
Salvage on the field.
And we will shoot some pot shots at the locusts.
Let's see how you like this.
Yep, locust didn't seem too happy about that, but the locust is yet to move though. Oh, it's a Jenner. Awesome, Jenner. Right, so a locust, a commando, a Jenner. The Jenner massively firing at the Vindicator. Luckily I braced everyone. The locust is now moving, so it's going to get its evasion back up. Their locust is more combat oriented than mine. Then again, mine's better at melee than theirs, from the looks of it. Okay, so we need to decide who we're going to shoot at. The locust is not very well evaded right now. The commando is braced. The Jenner just fired. So who do you think I can take out fastest? With my heavier mechs, I think the Jenner is actually priority target.
Moving out.
So let's do that. And target the Jenner with everything since you cool down, including the PPC. We've actually got a decent chance to hit this one.
Special delivery.
Ooh, ow. That looked painful. More importantly, I knocked some of its weaponry off. I'm just kind of wondering why this vehicle's coming in. Okay, next up, trigger.
On you, Commander.
In yon Shadowhawk. Rough terrain, don't want to do that because I take extra stability damage. So let's move around this corner here.
Got it.
And then we'll pump our close range weaponry into the Jenner's side as well. This might actually take the Jenner straight out of the fight. The LRM won't really do much, but the SRMs will be useful here. You know what, actually, since we're going all in, let's blob everything at it.
Take this.
No, never mind, the auto cannon did it by itself. Sure. Scratch one Jenner.
You're dead.
And then the Atlas appears. Nope, it's just the vehicle moving. It's a galleon. Which did nothing.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
I don't care about the ship, just talk to me, okay? There you go. We can... Yeah, as long as I don't go through the thicker armor, I can easily squash those tanks.
One less vehicle.
The tanks taking extra damage from those, from melee attack is very useful. Okay,
Yes,
Mr.
Commander.
Decker. Let's see, can I get a bead on... I kind of can get a bead, it'll be a bit of a rough one, but actually, you know what, this is okay. Because I don't want Decker, I don't mind if Decker doesn't actually hit the commando.
I copy.
What I want from Decker is to actually launch a shot at the commando to cost it some evasion. So that's what I'm after, really.
Engaging.
Oh, I actually hit it, and I took out some of its core armor too. Okay, sure, I'll take that. So the commando's about to die, I think. If I can hit the center torso again. The Locust, though, is also on the move.
Ah!
Oh, again.
Some shrapnel.
Unfortunately, the head getting hit always injures the pilot. Ugh.
Commander?
And missiles with their multi-shot capability tend to do that quite often, I'm noticing. Quite often indeed. Oh, I'm actually too close to the cannons. Oh. Okay, fine, you know what? Medium laser SRMs, sure. That didn't do anything like enough. Never mind, the Commando is going to take more attention than I expected when it lost its core torso. I think that was just a lucky hit, really.